Welcome to the Agony and the Ecstasy Real Talk Wednesday, our very first show. It's an honor. I'm here just chilling with a couple of my lovely co-stars at the Boo Boo Kitty Lounge. I'm Tamon Jones, aka Armand Rossi. To my left, we got Ariel Carter, aka Stephanie Jones, KB's baby mama. And to my right, we got Sherelle Anderson as Dee Dee Harris, Fountain City social worker. Dee Dee does some of the shadiest stuff, or ish, should I say, in season 2. On this show, we will focus on what's going on in the entertainment world, sports, politics, and news across the world. So, ladies, briefly tell the audience about your character. We'll start with you, Ariel.
Hi, I play character Stephanie Jones. Stephanie is another side piece of Khalil Bridgewater. She became pregnant after their brief affair. She gave birth to a little girl named Kylie Bridgewater. Since KB dropped his seed and went about his merry way playing her, Stephanie left Kylie at his front door with a bottle of Stimulac, a couple of Pampers, and a note. Now Stephanie wants her daughter, and she will go through fire to get her back.
Damn. Let me ask you this. Who knows about Stephanie?
Nobody.
And how does Kylie feel about the fact that she has 2 mothers?
Let's take a look at the clip. That's right, Miss Wilson. I'm coming for my daughter.
Well, you can meet Stephanie Jones in season 2 of the Agony and Ecstasy. Shout out to Unheard TV and their partners in season 5. Tap in to catch up on the Agony and Ecstasy season 1 on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. ABC 30 as well, a St. Louis station. Sherelle, tell us about your character, Dee Dee Harris. What's she about?
Well, Dee Dee is mentioned. She's a social worker working for the primarily Child Protective Services. And Mr. Armand Rossi, we had our first run-in when he came into my office. Rather forceful, like looking for Travis Phillip. In season 2, Dee Dee finds herself with another strange case involving KB, love child.
Tamon, now it's your turn. Could you clear the air for the audience about Cricket and Armand's relationship?
Armand and Cricket's relationship is complicated. Cricket is a damsel in distress, and Armand is like her knight in shining armor. Armand wants out of the business so that one day he can focus on being a family man. But every time he gets closer to retirement, he's pulled back into the game. He and Cricket are both raised in dysfunctional families and truly cut from the same cloth. The recipe for disaster. Armand will risk all the freedom to protect Cricket. And nothing, I mean nothing, will stand in his way, even if someone has to die. Armand is in love with Cricket, and she is in love with him. He knows that the friendship cannot progress until something deeper because of the lifestyle that he lives and his gangster mentality. He can't sleep well at night. He has too many enemies that wants to pow him. He can't take the chance of losing Cricket to the streets, but it's facts that they have each other's backs.
All right, guys, so you have it. Make sure you download the app Unheard TV Season 5. Catch up on Season 4 and watch the A&E drama series Season 1 on Roku, Apple TV, Fire TV, ABC 30 St. Louis.
We have a nice show lined up, so let's get to it.
It's Virgo season, the earth sign.
Oh boy, Virgos. Here's the Virgo sign. Virgos are diligent workers who excel at what they do, but their lofty ambition can lead them to be too critical of others. Virgos are also notorious for being stubborn. They frequently believe that they know best because they are so committed, and they are hesitant to modify their ideas or their ways. They are kind, gentle, supportive friends and lovers who use their incredible intelligence of resourcefulness to problem solve.
Happy birthday to you, happy birthday to you, happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday shout outs to Idris Elba, tennis great Serena Williams, and Adam Sandler, one of my favorite actors. Casey Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes, Charlie Sheen, former Chicago Bulls Scottie Pippen, Ludacris, Straight Outta Compton, Eric Wright, Eazy-E, Paul Walker, Fast and Furious, Queen Bee, Beyonce Knowles, and the man who shook up Hollywood, Money Mike, Cat Williams. Happy birthday to all the Virgos.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
From CNN News, speaking at a news conference at his Mar-a-Lago resort in Florida, Trump said that he was looking forward to debating the vice president and that he had agreed to upcoming dates with Fox News, ABC, and NBC. Vice President Harris and former President Trump have both confirmed that they will attend the ABC debate September 10th, the network said in a statement.
That should be quite interesting.
VP Harris raised $231 million in one day for her campaign, and now that's a boss.
Maybe more than that. The VP is very good chance of becoming the very first woman president. She has a lot of Hollywood celebrities backing her. Beyonce, George Clooney, Cardi B, Jodie Foster, the Clintons, Viola Davis, Legend, Quavo, some bigger names. She has a chance.
Right. Let me just say this. It really shouldn't matter if she's black, white, or purple, or a woman. It's all about who will serve this country best. Just make sure you get out there and vote. That is what's most important, not the color of anyone's skin.
Absolutely.
Well, the world has lost an R&B legend, Abdullah Kareem Duke Fakar, who was born as Duke, the last name remaining original member of the Four Tops. One of Motown's best-selling and most beloved groups died on July the 22nd in his home in Detroit. He was 88 years old. His family said in the statement that the cause of death was heart failure.
Prayers are going up to the Bryant family. Bryant, the father of Kobe Bryant, passed away on July 16th and at the age of 69. Bryant was an American professional basketball player and coach. R.I.P. Mr. Bryant, Gigi, and Kobe.
Erica Ash, comedian and Real Husbands of Hollywood and Mad TV star, dies at the age of 46. Erica Ash got her wings on July 29th.
Congratulations, Nelly and Ashanti. The couple shocked Hollywood by getting secretly married in December of 2023, as confirmed by ET. While fans await an actual wedding ceremony, Ashanti gave a few hints of what to expect. She added, "I think it's going to be a combination of fashion, glam, and Caribbean vibes. However, fans will most likely have to wait until the baby is born to see Ashanti walk down the aisle. As for the reality show, no further details were revealed on what network it will air on."
A reality show.
Sources said that pre-production will begin soon and they will be filming in Nelly's hometown, St. Louis. That's the good news. Earlier this month in August, Nelly was arrested early at St. Louis area casino, and the Missouri Highway Patrol said an officer found 4 illegal ecstasy pills on him. The rapper's attorney said an overzealous officer targeted him and conducted an improper search. Online Missouri court records show that Nelly, whose birth name is Cornell Hayes II, was cited in June 2018 in Maryland Heights with operating a vehicle without proper proof of insurance. A judge issued a warrant in December 2023 and has remained outstanding. Rosenblum said Nelly had won several casino jackpots, and when he sought to collect them, the officer would have supervised the transaction needlessly, ran a search for warrants. Once the officer found the outstanding warrant, he cuffed Nelly's hands behind his back and felt compelled to parade him through the casino in front of other customers. Ride alleged ecstasy. We just need to keep Nelly and his family in our prayers.
Yeah, that's
Prayers
unfortunate.
up. Prayers up.
It's just an unfortunate situation.
Yeah, that's just really sad. Terrible.
Honestly, I feel like it's not that big of a deal. So other people has faced other things deeper than what Nelly is being faced with.
Yeah, but you still have to deal with he's about to be a father, this comes down, Ashanti's stressed, the whole kit and caboodle. So there's a lot more.
It's just a ploy to
You know,
try to take him down.
That's how they do, right?
Let's go to the movies. Tyler Perry's Divorce in the Black May have been critically panned, but it still found a way to make history. Variety reports that Perry's latest films was responsible for driving more new Prime Video subscriptions to the platform, the most among any Amazon MGM produced projects to date. Additionally, the film has reportedly drawn an immense viewership, clocking in at 498 million minutes watched in the first 4 days of the movie's life on the platform. The film was panned by critics, arriving with 0% rating on Rotten Tomatoes, the lowest score a Tyler Perry movie has ever received.
Tyler Perry and low scores.
That don't even
That
sound
is
right.
not, yeah, that's not even that's not even legitimate. I don't know. Tyler Perry, I swear, if it wasn't for him, Medea and everything else in between, I guess we have a lot of respect for that, because Medea, honey, I could sit there and watch. And Tyler Perry's movies, all of them are excellent movies, and he has done such an amazing job and gave a lot of positions to a lot of our black actors, and continued to bring them back and gave them the opportunity to be able to, show themselves even more in other movies.
LaToya Luckett stays on top of her game. She stars in a new Lifetime movie, I Thought My Husband's Wife Was Dead. The official description, I Thought My Husband's Wife Was Dead, centers on a beautiful wife and an expectant mother, Lola Winters, Shirlene Allen, who seems to have it all. The big house, a dashing husband, Leo Winters, Jamal Johnson, and a thriving restaurant business. But Lola's seemingly perfect life is interrupted when a ghost from the past, Tori LaToya Luckett, suddenly shows up at her doorstep in search of her husband, Leo. After having some missing for years and being declared dead, tensions rise and lives are turned upside down, as Tori's unexpected return leaves everyone questioning her motives and why she hasn't gone to the police. LaToya is an American R&B singer and artist. She rose to fame in the late 90s as a founding member of the R&B girl group Destiny's Child.
Didn't she get married recently?
I know.
I believe she did, because the funny part about it is she married a Coles, and my family back on the East Coast is a Coles.
Oh.
So we're gonna have to do some digging for that, because allegedly maybe that could be a family member of mine.
Possibly. I was a big fan of LaToya, so
I think she's
do like her
underrated. I think
songs.
she's always been underrated. LaToya Luckett's always been
Yeah, she's
a
good.
good artist.
Yeah, she's always been good.
All right, let's jump into the sports world. Are you ready for some football? For all you Tom Brady fans, Brady joins Fox Sports this fall. Tom Brady will officially step into the broadcasting booth in 2024. but he will be replacing fan favorite Michael McCarthy of the Front Office Sports. Brady confirmed he would join Fox as the network's lead NFL game analyst for the 2024 season. Russell Wilson will be wearing a new helmet this season as well, with Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Odell Beckham Jr. will join the Cheetah, Tyreek Hill down in Miami. Beckham signed a 1-year, $3 million contract with the Dolphins that could go up in any additional $5.25 million in incentives. The $3 million deal is guaranteed and included a $1.8 million signing bonus. Shannon Sharp, former NFL tight end, is on fire. After the Cat Williams interview dropping a whole lot of scandal on Hollywood, Shannon's views went crazy. Today he has the #1 podcast and streaming on YouTube. Congratulations, Shay Shay.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Kansas City's Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes and his wife Brittany are expecting child number 3. And if you must know or interested, Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift are still a couple. No reports on any wedding bells or anything like that, though.
Well, I mean, hey.
I'm excited for the football. I'm just ready. I'm ready. I'm football ready. Ready for the tailgates and everything that comes with it.
Amen to that. I'm ready for that.
I think the Chiefs
Monday
is gonna
night
take
football.
Thursday night football. Sunday night football.
Yes, indeed.
My favorite team.
Oh, I'm Kansas City Chiefs all day long, honey. But originally from Philadelphia, I like the Eagles too. So.
Boo.
Dallas
Cowboys girl over here.
Nah.
Yes, sorry. Unfortunately, I have
Chiefs,
to go
Chiefs
there.
all day long.
Yeah, nope.
Tamar.
I'm a hometown boy.
Amen.
Chiefs all the way. The champions, the reigning champions.
Reportedly, Taylor donated $100,000 to the family of Lisa Lopez Galvin, who lost her life at gun violence at the Kansas City Chiefs Bowl rally.
I remember that.
Yeah, that was very, very unfortunate, for people to go out and to enjoy time and, with their family and friends, and people are getting killed because
Right.
of attitudes. It's a shame that, the fights aren't like they used to be.
Right.
Fights are with weapons now and not with their hands.
Right.
It is a tragedy what took place that day for the Super Bowl parade in Kansas City. Hopefully they can continue to patrol more things. If the Chiefs are going to be this legend town of winning these Super Bowl rings and everything, hopefully that they're able to come together and make establishments safer for their community to celebrate their wins. Beefing and trolling. Who's still beefing and trolling? Netflix has won the bidding war for the distributing rights to 50 Cent's upcoming Diddy documentary. Diddy Do It production is ongoing.
Did he do it?
Did
he do it? Yeah.
The documentary will focus on allegations against rapper and producer Diddy.
50 Cent and Drake were recently spotted together in Toronto. However, what the meetup entailed is still unclear. 50 jumped on Instagram to share the moment with his fans. 50 wrote in the podcast captions, linked up to brainstorm. Biggest TV's ideas, Drake referred to Power creator in his Kendrick Lamar diss, Push-Ups. Some say it's good for the culture.
That's a matters of opinion.
Got to give it to DJ Mustard. That beat is hard. Not Like Us is over 12.22 million views. The West Coast video remix is even hard. Not Like Us is everywhere. T-shirts, video game, whooping an owl with the baseball bat, and was a category on Jeopardy. But on the flip side, there will be some haters. People getting beat up by Drake fans, and allegedly Drake wanted the hit to be banned from clubs in Houston. Concerts getting canceled. What y'all think about that?
I think it's a bunch of BS.
Y'all think 50's in the middle of the two rappers before?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't think that's it. 50 is about that paper. Kendrick Lamar has worked with 50 in the past as a guest character on Starz television series Power. Kendrick played Laces, a homeless crackhead who helps Curtis, 50 Cent Jackson's character Kanan, in episode 5, season 5. It's not the vision of Kendrick Lamar we're used to, but what can you say?
So it looks like the beef between the two rappers allegedly has escalated, and the beef war seems like it's not going to end anytime soon.
Okay, so Schoolboy Q's Toronto concert was canceled, and he blames it on Drake beef with Kendrick Lamar. In a series of posts on X, formerly Twitter, Q implied that the show was canceled due to Drake's feud with Lamar, writing, "Canadian police don't want nobody from TDE, Kendrick's label, performing." Q went on to post several times about the canceled show, referencing Party Next Door's recent performance at the Hollywood Palladium in Lamar and Schoolboy's hometown of LA. "If we wanted to get at y'all, we would do just that. Now when somebody get hurt, don't cry." Q later clarified that he found the cancellation funny and didn't mean his post as a threat, but as advice. Boosie Badass, real name Torrance Hatchett Jr., celebrated the dismissal of his felony gun charges. The celebration was short-lived as new charges had been reinstated. Previously, Boosie was charged with possession of a firearm as a felon in interstate commerce, but the case was dismissed due to a recent federal court precedent that deemed that the law was unconstitutional for non-violent offenders. The new indictment reasserts these allegations, seeking court-mandated forfeiture of all firearms and ammunition involved. For more info, visit streamingthesource.com. What y'all think about that?
You do the crime, you do the time. Ooh,
Man,
did
it's
I say that
unfortunate
out
he
loud?
just got off of
But
house
that's the
arrest
thing,
and probation.
if you already know what you are going to get yourself into again, why would you go back to the same thing?
Because he loved it. Maybe that's why. Some people love that stuff. They do it on and off, on and off. So.
I think Boosie gonna be all right. Sometimes life has its ups and downs. In more news, Black Sam keeping his brother's memory alive. The marathon continues. Black Sam, the brother of slain rapper Nipsey Hussle, sat down with radio personality Big Boy on his off-air interview series. Sam spoke about he and Nipsey's childhood and the close bond that they shared as brothers. Sam spoke about his brother highly, referring to Nip as someone special. Nipsey Hussle was a Grammy-nominated rapper, entrepreneur, and activist. Black Sam broke the silence, not calling any names, but about what he felt was a premeditated assassination, calling it street politics. What y'all think about that?
For one, I think that was a very, very sad situation, with all the stuff that he's done for, Nipsey has done for the location where he's at, where he built up where the poverty level was, and he put stuff back there for the poverty, for those people to be able to have things. And then for somebody to just come up on him and just do what they do and think that it's okay, I think it's a bunch of BS. I really do. You can't, when you got good people in the world, you want to keep them.
Right.
But when there's jealousy out here and hatred, like they say, a bullet doesn't have a name.
Right.
Sometimes things can catch up to you, honestly. You can be walking a straight line and be living right and do right and everything, but there comes that time you do got to realize the background he did come from. So at any given time, it could have been anyone that did something. It could have been gang related. He could have had past rivalry from 10, 20, 30 years ago. It still doesn't matter,
We're going to keep it moving and kicking things off at the Boo Boo Kitty Lounge with our first guest from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. We got Miss Ashley Copeland. Welcome to the show, Ashley.
Thank you for having me.
Ashley, hi, sweetie. How are you?
Girl, I'm like, This is my first podcast interview.
Well, that's awesome. And you know what?
Congratulations.
I am so grateful that you made it ours.
Yes, anything for you.
So, Ash, we've got some questions for you. We know that you're doing a lot of stuff these days, and besides playing mom, catch up, doing your house thing that you do, your book, of course, and then last and least, loving hip hop.
Yes.
So, can you do me a favor? This is like the 12th season of Love and Hip Hop, right?
Yeah, this is season 12.
Okay, great. Okay, great. Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about what we don't know about the storyline?
I feel like what I can tell you all that, Love and Hip Hop is, with 12 seasons, you see a lot of drama, you see a lot of love, but, it's also a space, for opportunity for a lot of Black people, especially Black women. And, I could say with this season, they're focusing a lot on just kind of just like, the women, their what they're going through, but their businesses and, the music. So they're definitely gearing it up, kind of going back to where they were season 1 and 2, where they really focused on, just the music aspect of it. And I think they, kind of lost a little bit of that. Not all the way, but they're definitely getting back into it, especially with it being on VH1.
Okay, so tell us a little bit more about what you actually like about the show so far.
So far, this is gonna sound crazy, and probably a little bit selfish, but the glam. Like Zane is usually Zane is my husband, Zane Copeland, Lil Zane, and he is like the one that's usually like the spotlight. He's got everything he's getting dressed, he's behind the scenes, he's doing TV shows, movies. So this time I feel like with me being on the show, like I never experienced anything like that. I've seen it from like the outsider looking in, but just like people doing your hair, your makeup, I usually do that stuff on my own. So when I signed up with it, I thought I was still going to be doing that stuff on my own. They're like, nah, babe, we got you. So just having like the whole glam squad pull up and stuff, I'm like, whoa, this is kind of crazy. Like, I could get used to this. I don't have to do my hair. I don't have to do my makeup.
Okay, what made you decide to be on the reality show, Ashley? What made you make that decision and say yes? Because if I remember right, I remember this happened some time back, and you were like, oh, hell no. So
definitely we were approached before years ago, and I think my husband was just in a space where he wasn't feeling that, just because he has like I'm not gonna say reality TV isn't like real, but I'm saying like for him being in the industry, being a real actor, the reality part of it, kind of it meshes with your real life, so he is a true actor at heart. I think reality was just one of those things where he was just kind of like, I don't know if I want to do it yet. But I feel like, everything happens for a reason. And where he is right now, where I am right now, I'm a lot more confident with myself in regards to just being in the camera. Because usually I'm hiding, I'm running from it. Even when I do stuff with him, I'm like, don't take my picture, don't do this. But I think just a lot of self-growth and just the confidence that I've had over the years that made me say, okay, you know what, babe, let's do it. And he was on board and I was on board. So we prayed about it and we were like, you know what, let's just give it a chance. So
amen to that, because God is good every day, all day, honey.
Amen, amen.
So tell me, Ashley, how many tapings does it usually take to complete an entire season? And how early do you guys start taping?
So they don't really go into it, I think, necessarily with, we're going to shoot 10 episodes. There's a lot of cast members and it's a lot of reality to cover. So what I can tell you is they definitely follow your real life. So if you're doing something, you give them your schedule like you would give your own boss or manager if you're working somewhere else. They're like, okay, which days are you available? What do you have going on this week? And they just follow you, based on that. I think the way that they set it up is just basically, it depends on what the cast members have going on. And usually I can say they do like a part A and a part B. Okay. So part A, part B could probably be anywhere from, 10 to 14 episodes. Part B could be 10 to 14 episodes. It just kind of depends on, what the cast has going on.
Okay.
So, is there like a script, or do you pretty much do whatever you want?
Oh, it's definitely not scripted.
Okay.
Oh,
If it was scripted, my life would be so much more easy.
No, for real.
It's like one of them things you're like, oh my God, I just said that. Oh Lord, oh God, are they gonna use that? Oh God, please, I hope they take that out, because you're really just in real time. You're with, some of these people, they really know each other, like, and they get
Yeah.
along. I'm kind of coming in new, and I might say something like, I fumble over words and stuff, and I'm like, oh shit, oh my God, they're gonna think I'm a dumbass, like, or.
No.
My sense of humor might not be your sense of humor. So my joke, I might think I'm being funny, and they're looking at me like, no, that ain't it. And I'm like, oh, it's time for me to go home, But yeah, no scripts.
Nice.
It's one of those things where whatever you say.
Just is reality, right?
Hey, they
Reality.
capturing it all.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. So, do you have your own stylists and makeup artists? I know you kind of answered that earlier for us. Do they choose what you wear?
No. So I definitely have a glam that does like hair and makeup, but when it comes to clothes, I pick out my own clothes.
Okay.
The only thing is when you're dealing with labels and stuff, there's only so much, like some things that you can't use, like with logos and images, because of
Gotcha.
the rights to them. I think there are some brands that have cleared that you can wear. So you might see somebody wearing Versace or Gucci, and that's because they gave the network permission for that.
Besides being a reality show celebrity, tell the audience a little about Miss Ashley. May I say Miss Ashley Nicole?
Ashley Nicole, yes.
Yes.
Outside of this reality thing, obviously I'm sharing a lot with you guys on television, and I'm opening up a lot of my life. Just me personally, I feel like I'm a pretty outgoing girl. I definitely have lived a lot of places, moved around a lot. I've done a lot of things in regards to just, I'm a bartender. I'm always in and out of a club, a bar, something. I'm meeting new people. I've lived in Florida for a long time, which is like a melting pot. So that was like an experience for me coming from Missouri. But I'm very artistic. I love painting, drawing, being creative. I feel like I express myself through fashion. I'm one of those people that, like I said, I'm just, I'm open to new things. I don't try to like box myself in. If you present something to me, I'm going to be like, shit, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Okay, you have siblings?
I do have siblings. So I have 3 brothers and a sister. I have 3 brothers through my stepmom, Sherelle. I don't know if y'all know that, but this beautiful woman that is interviewing me has been in my life since I was a little kid, very tiny. She helped raise me for sure. And my half brothers through her, Randy, Carlos, Julian. And then I have a sister with my birth mother, who drives me fucking insane. So sorry, I don't know if I can cuss or not, but yeah.
You're good. Actually, so the last few things that I have, we know that you're actually coming out with a new book. And you also have a line of unwind water. Can you kind of give us a little feedback on that?
Yeah, so I will start with the water unwind. So during COVID, my husband and I, we had already knew like we kind of wanted to do a business or whatever. My husband's very athletic. He's always working out, and I'm one of those people that's just kind of in and out. He's always drinking water. I'm always drinking wine. And I looked at him, I was like, how the hell do you drink all that damn water? Like, I need to do that. He was like, well, why don't you put the water in a wine bottle? And I was like, okay, let's do this. Okay. Okay, so that's how we did it. We wound up finding. It took me 2 years to find someone to partner with that was actually willing to work with us. But we found a black-owned water spring out here in Chatsworth, Georgia. Ex-football player, and he kind of just like took us on like small children, kind of guided us through. We are working out some things right now with our trademark, and that's a whole nother thing. But we are in the process of getting glass bottles done. We're getting rid of plastic, and we're also working with boxed wine water. So those are things that are up and coming. I'm excited about. When it comes to my book, I'm one of those people, like, I like to express myself, write things out, and I've been through a lot just in my time. So my first book that I am releasing is called Stepmom Blues. Stepmom Blues really hits home for me because my childhood, growing up with a stepmom, my dad, my mom, co-parenting is never an easy thing. I just witnessed a lot of things. I saw a lot of things that probably some kids probably shouldn't see, heard things that, some kids probably shouldn't, that affected me just throughout my whole life. And unfortunately, my father passed away when I was young, and it wasn't expected. So there was a lot of things that kind of hurt me to where I was like, you know what? I kind of wish that my stepmom, would have gotten along. I wish that some things just would have been different, where I felt like, maybe I would have been able to spend that extra time with my dad. And, fast forward, I had got married. My ex-husband then remarried someone else. So now my kids have a stepmom. So now I'm the woman on the outside looking in like, oh my God, like, this is happening to me. Like, I wasn't expecting this. And then, unfortunately, my ex-husband and I, whatever, it didn't work for whatever it is. But now I'm married, and my husband has 2 kids. So now I'm dealing with a stepmom, and I'm like, what is going on? So I grew up with a stepmom. My kids have a stepmom, and now I am a stepmother. So I just have, all aspects. And I just wanted to write down, journal, kind of just give people a feel of all aspects of it. And hopefully, it can help some parents, especially moms, stepmoms, kind of just maybe come together.
Well, I heard that you're looking to getting into doing an acting career.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm definitely open to it. And I also do a lot of table reads with my husband. And I also like help him with just like reads as far as putting himself on tape to send in for auditions. And so I get used to scripts. I understand like character breakdowns and stuff like that. And I did a little bit of theater in high school. So, I feel like it's a little bit in there. And now, being able to be on reality TV, and I'm going to be able to actually watch myself back and, kind of like look and analyze things. I definitely feel like, acting is something that I foresee probably in the future for me.
Okay. Do you have any tips for inspiring actors that want to pursue a career, Ashley?
I would say if you are looking to get into the industry and be an actor, I would say, just find like little things like, again, theater arts, improv classes, get around, mingled with people that are in that same industry. Always, try to find a local agent to get picked up on. If you're not picked up on an agency, reach out to independent producers that are doing film, script writers. Try to see where you can fit in that way. If not, start off behind the scenes maybe, and then try to work your way up. But whatever you do, just always keep pushing, always keep going for it. Because if you don't, there's somebody else that is, and they're going to make that spot. So
We want to thank you for being a guest with us today.
oh, well, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank you, Ashley.
Ashley,
Thank
yeah,
you.
we'll have
Shout
to.
out to Unheard TV.
Yes.
Nice to see. I appreciate you all so much.
Definitely, we will have to do this again, and then drag Zane in the next time, so that we can do
Absolutely.
something with
Absolutely.
him.
We'll do an interview for you. For
Okay,
Sure.
I appreciate that. Thank
Okay.
you so much, and you guys have a blessed rest of your day. And thank you for joining us on the Agony and the Ecstasy podcast.
Thank you for having me. I
And
appreciate
we'll be
it.
looking forward to watching you on 8/20.
Yes, this Tuesday, 7 to 10 p.m. We're having, if you're out in Georgia, we're having a party at Roswell. Follow me on God's Drip for all the information. But yeah, 820 is gonna be my big debut.
Okay, we like to end our show with a trivia question. If you're the first to answer the question correctly, and at the end of the series, you will win a prize. Just go to our Facebook page, The Agony and the Ecstasy. Write the answer below in the comments, and we'll read it and get to you. Got that?
Here's the first question. What did Armand Rossi throw into the Missouri River?
What did Armand Rossi throw into the Missouri River?
Did you hear that, guys? What did Armand Rossi throw in the Missouri River?
Leave your answer into the comments, and we'll
Thanks.
get back with y'all.
Subscribe,
Like,
click.
share, everything.
Haven't heard
We out.